Hello, this is Mimi from Mimi's Crafty Shop. Welcome to my channel, or if you are a subscriber, thank you so much for stopping by. I have a journal and altered file folder here I want to share with y'all. This is a butterfly vintage journal theme, and I have been working on this for quite some time. I love the way it turned out. The embellishments and the appliques. There's a little butterfly pen, and I've added a bunch of really neat things to this altered file folder. It's 8 by 10 with a 1-inch expandable on the sides. It is a cute postcard, and I made that using transfers and stickers and stamps. That is a little thing that I laminated. Just got me a laminator recently, and I've had lots of fun with it. I made a pocket on the front, and it's got trims. That is the vintage tatting and just some snippets of material, and that is a stamped canvas that I did that has a little saying on it, little embellishments with some paper clips that I have recently embellished. Inside, there's a lot of goodies in there. You can use this for a lot of different things, but I just love making these. They're so much fun to make and kind of add to your project. On the back side, I have another snippet of pocket here with that. That right there is a graphic 45. This is a long tag that I had with a butterfly that I put on it, and I think I got that from Vintage Garden Ephemera, or Vintage Ephemera Garden. I can't remember exactly how her store goes. That's a bunch of trims that I used in my project. That's from dreamsETC. That's a napkin that I've decoupaged on there, and it's another laminated little bookmark. Some vintage butterfly pages out of a vintage book. And just lots of little things that you can use in your projects. This will be for sale in my Etsy store, and if you're interested, it's Mimi's Crafty Shop. This is a glassine bag that I actually purchased from somebody off of Etsy, but I took and embellished it and added a few things to it, and of course added all this beautiful butterfly ephemera on the inside. That's a little notebook that I made up using cotton twig digitals inside. She has beautiful digitals. If you haven't checked her out, you need to. That is a large window envelope that I took and added, I think that's winged elements from dreamsETC on the inside. And I put some pockets on the back of it and kind of some washi tape down at the bottom and just filled it up, had a lot of fun with it. These envelopes are endless possibilities of what you can do with them. I love the window envelopes. Okay, and this here is a napkin again that I took, and I like to use freezer paper and iron these on, and then I put some glitter glue on there to kind of give it a little pizzazz. And that was some stencil staining I did on the inside that turned out really good. This is a file folder. I tend to have more success with that than regular paper. So here's the journal. It's a travel notebook journal. I think there is maybe 128 pages, 2 signatures, and I did make this out of file folder and put a canvas and some beautiful scrapbook paper and sewed it together and reinforced a spine on it. The little closure there is actually a hairband, and I like to use those sometimes when my journals are, like they say, overfull. So here on the inside we have a beautiful, that's one of those window envelopes. Oh, that actually is a little paper clip that I made recently when I was at my mom's. She showed me a video, and we made up some of those. They turned out so cute. Here's a little window envelope. I think I made up and just embellished it, and got the idea from VintageAnteUps, Dodi. I love this kit that I used on the inside. It's from TLC Creations. It's called Never Hide Your Wings, and it is adorable. This is a digital page. It's like a collage. I can't remember exactly the person that I got that from or the little shop, but I love making and doing those papers and then printing on the back of them and folding them up and using them. This is actually vintage paper from French paper that I got from the French Riviera Mina on Etsy. This right here is a postcard that I purchased from Dodi, who is VintageAnteUps. If you haven't checked her out, check her out. She's got gorgeous ephemera. She does some of the best ephemera that I've ever seen. She's so good at collaging. There's some more little goodies there and some vintage-looking ephemera that I got from, I think, Tsunami Rose, and I just, tea-dyed up, really make it look vintage. I do have both, digitals and real vintage. I try to use both in my journals. But I had a lot of fun doing this journal. I love the butterfly theme. This is the first time I've used butterfly theme in my journals. I've made some in the past and decided I wanted to do another one. So I think it turned out great. I just love it. I love butterflies. Right now, the monarch butterflies are flying through Texas where I live, so I've been enjoying watching them outside, and I go outside, and they're so gorgeous. Oh, my goodness. Well, this tag here, I actually added the butterfly wings to the tag. I thought that kind of was cute, and it's some tag that I cut in half and then just added it to it, and I just like that. Those are those cigar cards or cigarette cards that I recently got from somebody, I don't know who, and I've been using them in my projects. That right there is something that I had watercolored. This is a beautiful tag that I made, tea-dyed it up. That's some ledger paper that I have and used the vintage age tape on there that I like to make. That is a layaway ticket that I embellished in some more ephemera. That actually come from my porch prints, those butterflies, and she has a lot of beautiful stuff in her shop too. I use little buttons on my signatures, and this is something that I made up a while back. It's a paper bag, and I like to embellish them and fold them over and make like a little, ephemera out of them, little pockets. And I just filled it up with all kinds of cute ephemera. And I like to embellish them too, so I put that little embellishment on the front. I enjoy doing this, and it's one of my favorite things besides collaging or sewing things together. So I try to take time out, especially when I go on vacation or if I'm off with my husband and I make up a lot of ephemera. I take me a bag of stuff and make a lot of goodies. There's a pretty postcard again. The paper that I used in here is most of it's laced, tea-dyed or coffee stained. There's another one of my little collages I like to do. Flip out some vintage typewriting paper and music paper. I love that. I think that's Chevy Davy Doodah, not the tag, but the other. She has some good digitals too. This is a time card that I made up, it's been probably a year ago, but I just embellished it and add some lace on there to it and some trim and a tab on the top. I like the way it turned out. And I also put that right there on that ledger paper. Added a little extra butterfly on there and beautiful papers. Just all kinds of places to write if you like to journal. I took this right here. I love the way this page turned out. It's actually a side pocket, and then I have another one of those collage sheets that I printed on both sides and just folded it up and stuck it behind that pocket. I thought that was real pretty how it turned out. And I used a lot of coordinating scrapbook paper and made some little folders out of them, and some more tags. I always try to coordinate everything as best I can, and that's my ribbon there that's raveling. I think that's made with rice paper there. It's a little envelope, a little book page made with rice paper, and then I cut out that fern there and stuck it on the pocket. I thought it was really pretty. It's kind of dimensional. And this, isn't that beautiful paper there? Oh, I love this paper. You wouldn't even have to tee it up. I can't remember if I did or not because it's so vintage looking. You don't really have to do it. A little purple in there because some of the pages I used had some purple in it. And I love the wallpaper border there. I think I got that from Dawn Stevens. When I ordered some stuff from her one day. There is one of those educated cards. That's a monarch butterfly with the description on the back. And here is this canned jar that I have. I can't remember where I got these from. I have no idea. But I think I got like 4 of them. And I fixed them up so cute. So like I said, this is going to be for sale. So if you're interested in it, this can be a wonderful gift, or you can add it to your collection, buy it for, to write in, because, oh, that page is so pretty. I'm sorry, but I just love that paper. And here's a little vintage postcard and a little pocket that I embellished up. And have a lot of dangles on the side. I'd make a lot of dangles with my paper clips. And this is another postcard I made. And I made that out of a paper bag there and just kind of embellished it up with little stuff and did some embossing on it with some butterflies. I thought that was really, really pretty. And some more butterfly ephemera and vintage paper. It's raining here today, so I'm so tickled that we're getting some rain finally. A little playing card that's got a butterfly on it. It's a little plug I made up. I have so much fun making that stuff. I've been working on these. I had about 4 journals and altar file folders that I was working on, so it was quite a process. I told my mom, I said, I'm never going to make 4 journals again. That was way too much for me, trying to get them done. 2 is max. Another one of those papers. Turned out so pretty. And this is getting towards the end. That is the graphic 45. And a little side pocket there. And I embellished it there a little bit. And there you go. There's another embellished hair clip. And I took and embellished this up and made that little postcard and made that girl have butterfly wings. It said, spread your wings. On the back, I have a quilted pocket, and then I made this really pretty postcard up too. So anyway, thank y'all so much for hanging out with me and stopping by, and y'all have a blessed day.